Oh, it's a loose ball foul on Rob Reyes. Well, call came a little late, but nonetheless, it will stick on Reyes. This one going back to B-Meg Derby Ace, protecting this slim 3-point lead with 6 minutes and 44 remaining in the second. James Yap. Oh, and look at Cliff Brown. It's more than athleticism. It's a lot of hard work on the part of Cliff Brown.
Really much more on desire, wanting to get that basketball.
And look at him quickly getting back down on offense. Now James Yap in heavy traffic. Oh, that's going to be a traveling violation on James Yap.
Hasn't been one of his better halves so far for James Yap. Couple of turnovers and a couple of opportunities missed, especially with his layups.
And the fans making their opinions on that last call heard for our officials. And the Barako Energy Coffee Masters calling for a quick 30-second timeout here with 6 minutes and 11 still remaining. And this 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all. So, Coach, there you see the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados. As we mentioned, in the hunt for the semi-spot in this Fiesta conference, and that is a huge reward, really a huge reward. They get at least a week's rest. That's what's going to come for the outright semifinalists. At least that's
actually much more,
much longer.
Yeah. Going on 2 weeks, because you've got your 2 play dates to figure out who's going to be able to make it past the wild card.
The wild card, yes.
After that, it's
quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, which is I believe a best of 5.
Best of 5.
So there you go.
So talk and text all set to enjoy that benefit if they haven't been enjoying it yet. Vergara. Hey, Cliff Brown is taking the hits here. Patricia Hizo now standing by with this report.
Well, on that topic, Cliff Brown, he has reinvented himself to help the Llamados win. They've got 9 wins and 3 losses with him, which includes a 5-game win streak. And Coach Ryan says that is the best judge for Brown's performance. Now, in terms of Cliff's reinvention, which is what he's been raving about, Coach Ryan took him aside and advised him to focus on 3 things. Number 1, buy into the team's defense. 2, get the ball on offensive rebounds and putbacks. And 3, get the other guys involved. And somehow, because he has played off the ball, he's gotten more comfortable. He scored 23 and 24 points in the last 2 games. Vito?
Thank you, Patricia. Looks like Cliff Brown was listening, because all 3 points you mentioned, he's been doing so far in this first half.
And when you see him, the one thing that jumps out on you, even though you're not in their practices, is that he seems to be a coachable player with a high basketball IQ and a high desire to win. You know, very animated, and it seems like he really puts his heart out there in the game.
And the kind of guy that even other PBA coaches will earmark the next time around. And Monroe making his points almost exclusively from the free throw line here in this first half. So Monroe with a dozen now in this first half. 5 minutes and 28 remaining. And Wainwright not giving James Yap any space. So James Yap being rewarded there for his aggression inside. However, James Yap has been ice cold, 0 for 6 from the field.
And 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. Ako napagod si James Yap kanina sa pagbabasa ng libro dun sa mga bisita natin.
Baka nga, he was here fairly early. And here's a look at James Yap here in this first half. It has been a very rough day at the office for him. which is very unusual for such a prolific scorer. And these free throws here could definitely help him find his groove.
The one thing we saw there, though, is that Cliff Brown has bailed him out a number of times.
Yes.
Here in this half.
So it's now an 8-point ball game, 44-36. And the Barako Energy Coffee Masters find themselves with still a lot of catching up to do here in the second quarter. Monroe, quick pass to Vergara. Vergara hoping to get easy, but Wainwright at the other corner. Offline with a three, go-ahead pass, and now James Yap, his first field goal of the ball game. And the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados are back on top by a double-digit lead, 46-36. And we've got a timeout here, more PBA action. Still to come here on Solar TV. Fans watching intently here at the Araneta Coliseum with 4 minutes and 52 still remaining in the second quarter. And there you see Nito Inocos and our head of sales at Commissioner's Row here at the Araneta Coliseum, along with the various personalities. B-Meg Derby Ace fighting for that second spot. You know who else is probably watching this game intently? San Miguel.
Definitely. San Miguel's watching this, as well as Air 21.
Air 21 watching out for the Barako Energy Coffee Masters, waiting to see if they're still going to meet up with these guys. And
it's funny because both teams, they're cheering for opposing teams as well.
And Leo Nahorda now making his first appearance of the ball game. Nahorda, as we mentioned, actually top scored for this team. He's coming up a 19-point game. So it's a little strange that he's seeing his first minutes of action only now. And let's see how quickly he can get himself involved in the offense. Monroe leans in, rattles out. So the Coffee Masters get a second crack at this. Almost a steal there by Llamados. And Cliff Brown picks the pocket of Sammy Monroe. Is he fired up or what? Cliff Brown with his 16th point of the ball game, and a loud one at that.
And B-Meg right now starting to stamp their class here in this game. The lead is up to 12. That's their biggest lead. And again, Barako Energy Coffee has stopped scoring because of that defense of B-Meg Derby Ace.
Inside to Reyes. Reyes against the double team. Off the offensive rebound. And he worked for that too. Still a double-digit advantage for the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados. Artadi looking for James Yap on the cut there, but it was interrupted by Wainwright. And now the Coffee Masters are on the run. Cliff Brown chasing down on the diminutive Al Vergara. Jumper by Nahorda is good.
Good reply though for Barako Energy Coffee. After B-Meg posted their biggest lead, get a couple of baskets and cuts it down to 8 right away.
Brown with a jumper.
And one thing that you notice with Cliff Brown is slowly but surely, as the conference has progressed, he's gaining confidence.
Yes. Makes you wonder what else he can do. And Nahorda loses it in midair, and Brown takes it back. Artadi. Now, brave transition attempt there for Paul Artadi. He's fouled by Rob Reyes as we look now at another Yakult slam dunk, this time starring Cliff Brown, who leaves Sammy Monroe in the dust.